Opened last month by the Mayor of London, Boris Johnson, Level 39 is Europe's largest accelerator space for financial technology companies. Located in 1 Canada Square, Canary Wharf, Level 39 offers 29,000 square feet of space for startups to grow their companies. To find out more, I've spoken to 2 companies who've made Level 39 their new home. What is Digital Shadows? What does it do, and who are your customers?
Sure, so we run a cyber monitoring service that secures our clients' digital footprints. And by that we mean all of the information that companies expose online, particularly through social media, through mobile devices, and through their use of cloud services. And although those technologies are really good things and companies have to adopt them, they can unfortunately undermine a company's security or its reputation. And we're primarily working with financial sector companies, and we're very focused on those. And we're working with a number of the largest banks in the world at the moment, which is why being in Canary Wharf is a great thing. The fact that we can get the banks in here at really short notice, they just have to walk over the road. They love this office, they like coming to see us, and it's a very high-spec, world-class facility. It's very nice to be able to, as a small company, to invite these global institutions into your office and actually feel that, in some cases, your office is better than theirs. So there's a lot of advantages in being in that part of London, but as soon as we decided to focus on the financial sector, it really made sense to come to Canary Wharf, and Level 39 was a really natural place for us to fit. But right now, this gives us the proximity to the banks, it gives us the access to the people that we need, and it's a great place to host events. So one good example, we're about to host a lot of very senior executives from the banks who have a networking event regularly. We've offered to host it here, which we wouldn't be able to do in any other place we could have rented, I think. Working alongside other startups is always beneficial anyway, because you're both in the same position, you have limited funds and means, you need the same sort of connections and support. But I think the benefit from being part of a fintech sector is that all of the people who visit the facility are interested in fintech, be they investors, be they clients potentially. So you sort of expand your reach and scale by proximity to other companies like yourself.
So we aggregate human recordings, recordings of any communication, video, audio, or text, and then we expose those so that programmers can do useful things with them.
And so what happens is it takes the recording and then you can search it for keywords.
Exactly. So we either take video, audio recordings, and then any associated text, put all that into a special database that we've built, and then people can either search it or they can build their own applications on it.
What was the thinking then behind moving here? Were you invited, or was it something that you...
Oh no, we were here for a special program. That's why we ended up beta testing the space, and we really enjoyed being here. It made it much easier for us to do business with the banks who are our clients, and so we decided to keep a presence here, even though we have a lease on an office right now. So we're sort of splitting our time between the two. A place like Level 39, you can move into a bigger space, and then bigger and bigger and bigger, until you take over the city building or something.
Sure. So being so close to the banks then, that must be a huge benefit for financial technology.
Oh no, it definitely is. It means we can have impromptu meetings, it means we can do back-to-back meetings really easily. And a lot of the banks like to come here because this space is actually nicer than the space that some people work in.
Have you looked at Tech City and perhaps having space there? Or?
We did, but we think it's completely overpriced.
Would you say that's because they've sort of looked for big names to move there? They have, but then that's put the price up, so smaller companies
exactly
can't.
Yeah, and it's gotten so much publicity. Everybody wants to be in Tech City, and so the obvious thing is going to happen. Real estate's going to get more expensive, but I don't think we're going to see the kind of bubble that was seen in Tech City. Well, we made a conscious decision to base the company in London because our technology is globally applicable. We collectively, the people who started the company, thought that London was a better jumping off point to a lot of the world than the US was. So I'm obviously American, I've spent a lot of time in New York. The US is an inward-facing country, and we really wanted to be in an outward-facing environment, and London does that.